It's a scenario an officer must train for, but hopes never happens. An active shooter in a school.
But that training has essentially become a necessity, and today police in Mount Vernon got a refresher on the fundamentals over at the old high school. News 3's Rachel Gartner has more.
Today wasn't about bullets. It was about basics. At the foundation, proper formations, communication, best practice for entering a classroom.
The fundamentals are the base of everything. Once you learn something and make that the basic, then from there on out you build on it.
Trainer and Mount Vernon Detective Bob Kane says all of the officers on hand for today's refresher have already done their 16 hours of mandatory active shooter training.
This is so important that we do this a minimum of once a year. Frequently we will do this as a squad or as the SWAT team. We'll just do this with a team, probably 2 to 3 times a year on top of that once a year.
Kane says it's particularly important for patrol officers to have many sessions like this because more often than not, they're the first on the scene.
They are already responded to that threat and they're the ones that are going to be going in first. So we have to make sure that they are as trained as they can possibly be, mentally and physically ready for that task. It's going to be them.
Kane says part of that training includes being prepared to move in if shots are fired.
Get there, and I mean now. If you keep that mentality, there's nothing that's going to keep you out of doorway. There's nothing going to keep you out of a room. There's nothing going to keep you from going straight to where you know you're going to get shot.
Because as Kane notes, in a situation like that, every single second counts. Another reason why Kane helps train officers from across the entire area.
Because the reality is, if something were to happen, any cop within any kind of area is coming to help. We're coming to help, and we all need to be trained the same way so that way we're doing the same things and we're getting the work done that needs done quickly.
In Mount Vernon, Rachel Gartner, News 3.